Howdy, howdy. Frosty510 here. Welcome to Evil Dead the game, and it's Evil Dead the game, and it's dead. Um, how did that happen? I mean, entering a competitive market space and then not being able to outshine your competition, and then dwindling player numbers, leading to service end and no longer sales. Yeah, pretty much that. Pretty much that. Let's see if people are still playing. Ooh. I know they're not, but I think it's courtesy whenever I check on online multiplayer games to see if they're still matchmaking. Look at them, it's so beautiful. So, what is Evil Dead the game? It is 4 players, and Ash versus Evil Dead, the movie series, and his ragtag group of helpful buddies, and you have to get the mission done. So you just have to go into the area, you have to find the special... I haven't played it in so long, I'm like, what do you do again? Oh, you gotta find the parts for the dagger. Then you've got to... I'm actually joining a match, that's pretty weird. Okay, maybe there are people... Maybe it's not dead. And the enemy is controlled by a human person. Am I... Alright, well...
Surrender to the pain.
Oh wait, I'm only level 1. I'm so basic. Alright, well I'm gonna be evil.
Do you not find me beautiful?
Tis time to spread a bit of disease.
I never play as the bad guys, so this will be a good way to describe the game. But people are still playing it. It is still alive. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We play Bring Us. That's fine. So you have 3 different... I think this... Is there a 4th? 3 different factions of bad guys. And what I have to do as the bad guy is summon hordes of enemies to to interrupt them as they're trying to get the pieces of the dagger. And the other thing, the dagger and the pieces of the book to get the Necronomicon, and then they can do a ritual to seal the Necronomicon, and then I lose. So the key is I shouldn't go too hard too early, because if you are a high-ranking, what are they called again? They had the special word for them.
I have been known by many names. Tinga, Dagon,
Okay.
Rebisu. But you can call me Linda.
So I've got to collect...
Now is our time to walk the earth.
Said
once
scare trap.
again.
Okay, so I have limited resources to spend on things. So I can put down traps, I can do all that. What I need to do, though...
It's the presence of living humans searching for pieces of a map. End their suffering.
And I can possess the things I summon. How much points have I got? 259. We just need to get as many as we can. And then we need to find them. So they need 2 things. The dagger and the piece of the book page. And they don't know where it is. So they've got to search, get upgraded weapons. The key is to get better weapons and gear and stuff. I usually play Survivor. Because I mean the hunting people. Because I like it a lot. I think it's a good game. And I'm very glad people are still playing it. Because it was worthwhile. Obviously, the competition was too stiff. It couldn't beat it out. But it is what it is. Alright, now, can I do my abilities? Summon some stuff. I can teleport, okay. How do I summon things? Okay. Infernal upgrade, possession portal, demon powers. I need to find them. This is one of the new maps they added way too late, honestly. It felt like they were not prepared. Because one of the most important things, with, especially online multiplayer games, is to have content ready for future updates. To make it seem as though you are rapidly responding to growing demand and interest in your game by creating content. So you need to be ahead of the curve, basically.
You have allowed them to locate a page. You have an army at your disposal. Handle this.
I can't even do it though. Okay, how do I summon anything? Okay, so we got freaking teleport, whatever. Who cares about that? He could be at the dagger. They do have vehicles they can get. I guess I could just like set up every trap. And there's various chests with loot that they'll try and open. Okay, some of them have lost health, so I'm doing something right. Let's go over to the dagger. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. So I do think playing as a demon is pretty uneventful until they've actually progressed a bit, and then you have a final fight and all sorts of stuff. So you have more opportunity to, you know, control a unit and actually fight them later on. But early on, it's kind of just setting up. You can possess the car if they're in the car, but people know all about that. So I purposely don't play as the demon. I don't think the levels on the demon are kind of broken, so they're lucky basically that I'm only level 1. I haven't even done it, so I don't have broken, overpowered anything, which I'm sure has been nerfed at this point. But yeah, I just don't think, I suppose, the experience of playing, I mean, they're big maps too. They are a bit bigger than you'd think. Oh, they're close by. I see him. Here we go. So what they do is they battle whatever troops you summon. But generally, you know, you got everything placed around, so. But it's not really scary if you're the, you know, the demon. But if you're... Okay, I can do stuff to them. What can I do to them? Like that. But these guys are all level 25s and stuff, so they'll be fine. They'll be able to handle anything I throw at them, really. You can get shields and things. You have characters who can drop shields. Okay, I'm level 4. So I have 2 points. So I want traps. Okay. Okay, this is pretty nasty. So let's start putting traps down. They can kind of sense traps. Kind of.
Humans have discovered another piece of the map. Have you lost your appetite for slaughter?
There we go, summoning an elite on that. But it also gives them... So now we can possess this guy, I'm pretty sure. His mentality's pretty weak. I need some infernal energy. Lend me your energy. It's pretty costly though, and it's only really worth doing later on. But maybe I could possess a car and drive it into them, which can work.
Come into the light, you freaky bastard!
Oh, they jumped out. I didn't even notice them. Damn, they're cool. I didn't even see that. Alright, so... let's get up here.
The humans now know the location of the lost pages and Kandarian dagger. You've disappointed us. Don't do it again.
What have we got? Little energy. See if someone goes that way. They don't! Damn these people. Look at me trying to set all these traps and they're doing nothing. We get him? Get him, get him, get him. There we go. Get him. There's some damage in there. Okay, they were pretty well equipped.
The half-witted humans have activated the dagger. If
Got
they
him
get
again.
their fleshy hands on it,
Can we get him a third time?
accountable.
Alright, let's go over the dagger, because they're doing the dagger ritual. I don't know if I can actually... Let's see how much I can actually do. I'm glad I put all those traps around, so they're summoning elites.
Still got it. Nobody lights up the space like Ed.
How could you? Shooting my thing, that's not nice. I wish I knew how to summon units. Can I summon soldiers? I swear you could summon soldiers, but I don't seem to be able to do that.
What are you gonna do now, huh?
Oh, just a waste of time, that. Anything useful?
Once and for all. I got your light going. Thank you, lady.
So they got a couple different weapon types. Long range, short range obviously, shotgun, and then pistols, and they got some good melee weapons, bats and nail bat and axes, and the knife's actually really good, honestly. I think speed can be even more effective than just speed damage. You just hit so many times, it's crazy.
Hearken thee. This may be.
Oh, I can do this one, I suppose.
Watch your map. I marked it.
The mortals have taken the dagger. Peel the pretty skin from their bones.
And they exorcise the demons. Alright, well they're coming over here. I know they're coming over here. So we gotta do something interesting. Probably gonna cut through. I'll set up a bunch of traps. Set up some more traps, I suppose. Because they're some of the elites. May as well. Oh, you got one? So, we could possess a dude. Possess the car and try and run them over, maybe? Or they're pretty far away, actually, aren't they? Oh, no, they're kind of across, going across. We can just wait for them. No need to stress them too bad. All that matters is I've got, I don't know, something in the kit at the end, but I'm not expecting to win. Because the other thing, I don't know. I actually think the demon winning is one of the worst outcomes. I think it's the most boring. And I think that might be why the game didn't succeed. Because I actually don't think that the whole demon gameplay is particularly... I don't know. It's similar to... I mean, it is a bit more, I suppose, separate from the player as like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is, you know, where you have the family and you've got the 3 bad guys. I feel like even that's not quite right. Okay, what I'm going to do here is possess the car and the mobile.
This isn't just light, it's illumination.
Alright, that's fine. Let me get some goo back. So we did some damage. That's okay. We just need a target.
The Necronomicon have now been found.
Got plenty of
Consume
traps.
the humans before
I
they
got goo
harness
now.
the book's power.
Don't know why this makes me feel better, but it does.
I don't think they'll run into any of these traps though.
Jump on this.
Oh, they got trap counter stuff. Booty cheeks. Alright, what do we got? Can we do?
We're not leaving a trail of bloody
I can possess a tree, I suppose. That's what I'm talking about. Damn it. Oh well. We're getting some points. So we need portal, elite. There we go. Now I can actually summon enemies. I mean, buddies. Yeah, I like couldn't do that the entire time because I didn't have it.
The meddling humans have snatched the lost pages of the Necronomicon. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Alright, so now we have the final ritual, and only now can I actually summon enemy dudes.
The weak portals have the lost pages and Kandarian dagger. Rally to the Dark Ones for our final stand.
Alright. At least I got a couple with traps as they were going out. Put some pressure on them. Okay, so we got a setup. Can I summon... and then get juice back? Juice box. Do they stay, or can I... What's the go? I think I need more energy. Is it worth attacking them beforehand? I suppose it is. Maybe? Maybe not. They seem pretty prepared.
Now I'm even less scared.
Alright, here they go.
This is how associate professors of ancient history do it.
Alright, this is where I'm a bit of trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. But this is the game. You gotta work as a team and then hope that the person playing as the demon is like level 1, doesn't have anything, and has only ever done it once before.
For eons, we have protected the book. Now you must destroy it. Fail, and we will be expelled from this world.
So now I get to just try and destroy the book. This is like impossible for the demon player to really do anything about, I'll be honest. Either at this point, it's over. Because you can't do enough damage to the book. Particularly in my case where I've just got no upgrades and I'm just like, baby.
What are you gonna do now, huh?
Like I summoned dudes who last like 1 second, so. Look at that, they die instantly. Because anyone who's still playing has got a character that's got full everything, full kit. This guy just dies instantly, what's the point of him? What is... Alright, so I'm the Kandarian demon. Now I remember. I remember now. My memory's coming back. I remember. Alright.
We will gather our strength and reclaim
Damn,
our
she
reign.
clobbered a lot of them.
Vengeance will be ours.
Oh, they had that full designated healer. Damage dealt. Crazy. Me, completely useless. Lots of traps though. So that was a match from the demon's point of view. And honestly, it's a little boring. Because it's like you're the one filming the movie. You're not in the horror movie. So it doesn't have that feeling. So they added a whole bunch of modes. What's one of the things they did? They have single player stuff. They have a whole bunch of things. But they added lots of characters, lots of paid DLC stuff. There's 4 factions, isn't it? Yeah. Got Schemers, Plaguebringer, Warlord, Puppeteer. There's 5, Necromancer. This is one of the characters I got to full. The legend himself, Pablo. And I just generate shields, basically. So I try to help everyone by just generating as many. And they got Prestige, they added much later. Oh wait, I need to do upgrades for the demons, didn't I? Plaguebringer. So there's a whole web of upgrades and things you can get. That anyone who's still playing would have all this maxed out. So it's kind of like... They're bloody useless. It's fine. Okay, I got distracted. Let's change to the... I don't have that. What in the world is that outfit? So, Evil Dead the game. I feel like... Yeah, I'm wildly distracted. How long did that take? So, each match takes like 30 minutes. And it's entirely dependent on one thing. You have to stay together as a team. If you don't stay together as a team, then you're cooked. And that's it, really. If you stay together, you can work it out. The demon, if they're a really skilled player, chances are they can actually do something. But if they're me, if they're a baby, then there ain't much going on. But that said, the game is not dead. We're getting matches. What is going on? Okay. Someone cancel. It's such a weird franchise with its kind of mix of horror and humor and absurdity. And I mean, as far as IP goes, it's not one of the biggest ones. It's definitely very niche. I think that's certainly a big part of why
I faced this thing before.
the game sort of
Feels like evil
struggled to find a massive following. But that said, it's niche. So even though it's supposedly, I mean, it's no longer for sale, it's still alive. Crossplay. There's some good shit. This is pretty heartwarming, really. I was expecting not to be able to find a match and to just be like eulogizing the whole time, but we get both perspectives here. We get the demon and the survivor, which is I never really played demon, so Kandarian demon. It's pretty interesting. Did you miss out on anything? Quality is there. You don't see it as the demon, I don't think. I feel like you don't see it much at all as the demon. But there's definitely quality to the production of the game, and I feel like it looks good. Definitely a question about the map size and the nature of the match.
This is Professor Raymond Noby, log entry number 6.
Here we go.
I can never make amends for the evil I have unleashed, but I've devised a method to
Activate
halt
my
its spread.
magical ability.
If you're hearing this, follow my instructions.
Correct.
The first step is to gather the pieces of a map that you'll find nearby. The map will reveal the location of the lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger.
I can see why a hippie likes these.
Alright, we got a weapon.
Always safer to keep some distance.
Oh, that's better.
There's a party in my mouth.
Alright, we got a pickaxe. I want to get a knife if I can. Why is it showing so many tutorial things? Blue supply crate? Supply crate. Oh, up there. Why does everything hold triangle? Syringe? Okay, that's really weird. Why would you use a syringe as a main weapon? Ah, that's cool. So Pablo is a support character, and the goal is really just to... Oh, we can do that. Let's switch to that.
I wish I had my rusty chain, yo. Open season.
Hunting rifle. Okay, let's get out of here. So you got to get equipped. You got to get good weapons. You got to get your upgrades. So I have enough for how many upgrades? 4. So I could just spam that all into one thing.
I'm heading over. I'll be there.
Where'd you go? There? Okay, let's go. Oh, what am I doing? Shield. And then, yeah, like, wasted a shield.
Your group has found the first hidden piece of the map. Keep moving and find another.
Okay, nothing up here. Map. Okay. Yeah, the maps are really big. Like, really big. And, like, the main reason it took me so long to find anyone. Also, you have to stay within light, otherwise you get scared, and then it becomes easier for them to find you. What's my stress at? Oh, it was pretty high. Yeah, so your bottom bar there is purple bar is stress, and you can also, you know, improve your stats so you don't feel as scared under certain circumstances. And,
Sure has a kick to it.
okay, there you go.
I'm reloading here.
Let's go over here and get rid of that stress. Let's run over to the others. You have to stay together as a group. That's the most important thing. So me being so far from everyone else is really bad. It's only early on though, but
The survivors have collected another portion of the map. An admirable effort, but there is still much to be done.
it's always worth going to boxes other players open because you'll get the upgrade resource. Oh. Maybe it's the third person perspective. It is quite close, but it's supposed to be like Friday. Okay, that attack speed buff is really strong. How do I get in? You can block, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to do that. Also, chests make a sound, don't they, from memory? I swear they do. Okay, so nothing in here. Good shooting, Tex. That's good shooting by me.
You are not getting up.
The
My
final
amulet's
piece
like
of the
super
map in your
special.
possession. Only the demon stands between you and the necessary ritual items. The lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger.
So I have my upgrades for shield, I got my upgrades for melee. I just need like health and... I'm not gonna worry about... I suppose I could upgrade guns. Because I do good single target damage, but... Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? You going in the car? No? We're running? Okay, so fear resistance is really important. I think one of those, one stamina, health, obviously, and one of keep it nice and balanced. Because fear can become a real issue if you let it get too high, because that's how you get possessed by the demon. So they're trying to do traps and things and build up the fear of everyone so they can control them. And under certain circumstances, if your character is very strong and it gets possessed, you can do lots of damage, but depends on the demon. Like I showed in the first part of this video, if you're useless, you just possess someone and everyone they all just shoot them because they're smart. Like, they're experienced at least.
Medic.
When we get to the next objective, I'll drop the shield to someone. Oh no! Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking double ranged. Actually, just health. Health will do.
The survivors have triggered collection of the Kandarian dagger. Congregate inside its aura to speed the process.
You do the finishes so you have time if you're surrounded, so they can't attack you while you're doing a finisher. Finisher. Oh, that's it. That's a dodge. And you get jump scares like that, which maybe feel a little bit cheap with the trap jumps. I mean, oh Jesus!
You are in possession of the Kandarian dagger. Many have perished protecting this artifact.
Better. Stronger. Faster.
Just go full health. Each character has different amounts of stats, so I can have 5 invested into health, but other people can only have, say, like 4 or 3. Or maybe they can all have 5 in health. But they hold a different, like a melee character will have 5, so they can get way more powerful melee. So yeah, they're all different. Each character has different max amounts of stats they can have. Upgrades at least. Is it worth switching car, or is it not worth switching car? Oh, the driver got done with the speed. See if we can find some... Oh.
The team has awakened the lost pages, striking terror into the black heart of evil. Expect resistance.
My fear is way too high.
Hey, my name, Tex. Time for a dirt nap.
The other thing is if you have a ranged weapon, it's good to have something that's different to other people. Otherwise, you'll end up having no ammo. Like I like right now. Special weapon ammo. Cleaver. Alright, they're spending all their tickets.
Your group has obtained the lost pages. The living are one step closer to defeating the dead.
The wheels fall off.
Both the lost pages and the Kandarian dagger have been collected. Now, prepare yourself to battle the Dark Ones.
So yeah, the driving is a little jank. It's not as bad as Friday the 13th, but it's not amazing. And you do, the map is so huge, you are encouraged to use the car. And then stay together and then... Maybe it's just that the highs aren't that high, you know? Like the good moment you're winning on your own after everyone else is down, it's just you holding the blue zappy thing and possess the car. All I gotta do is just... You just gotta keep moving, because they shoot ranged. Let's use that shield actually. So yeah, this is Evil Dead. It's still somewhat alive. I don't know why, but I mean, the RP, the progression of the characters,
Closing the breach,
and that is, I think,
unless
is
it
good.
destroyed by the demon. Protect it.
But if I'm being brutally honest, the highs aren't that high. I mean, if it goes, the worst match you can have is when the demon player wins instantly because the people controlling these people are useless. Who don't know what they're doing. But that's pretty damn rare. Most of the time people sort of know what they're doing and the demon tries the best they can, but there's not a hell of a lot they can do. Unless they're the lightning one and their elite is like super strong and like wipes it. Even then, I feel like the game's been out long enough people know what's sort of dangerous and what isn't. And it comes back to, is this better than any of the other existing asymmetrical horror games? And I really have a hard time arguing that it's better. Like, it's different. A little bit different, but is it something special and unique? Probably not. But I like the game, and I like playing as Pablo and Ash, and I think it has merit, but I don't know, it's just the nature of the content release, the pacing, it didn't help, but I think the fundamentals are the problem. So it's one of those things where the map is too big, things are slightly complicated, not really complicated, but just annoying that how many steps are involved. But then at the same time, the actual gameplay itself isn't that crash hot. I mean, it's okay. Like, this phase is just stupid. It's like just a victory lap, really. I'm guessing the demon's been nerfed, because surely they don't... I mean, even back then... Once you know what you have to do, and so does everyone else in your team, it's not really wildly challenging. Or thrilling, I suppose, is the point. It's not a thrilling experience unless half the team's useless.
With the recitation of the passage, the physical manifestation of this dark spirit.
I didn't have time to kill any basic units. Everyone else had killed them all already.
Yeah, save the world. That's right. All in a day's work for a brujo.
Yep, Pablo with the carry. I don't know. This hour-long video showing you in depth what the game is. I think you can see it from just having watched this whole video. This whole video is pretty explanatory, isn't it? It's just explaining the whole game, and I think the quality is there, but I don't think the fundamental game design is appealing enough for a wide enough audience. Very niche IP, so it was always niche as a title, so that limited its scope of people who knew what the game was or were anticipating its release. And the price, of course, they're always overpriced. Same with Friday the 13th was $55 Australian. They're always, I think, a little bit expensive. Kind of feels like it's unjustified because they always add content later on. So like the full package is not what you're buying there, you're buying the full package later. But it's like the understanding with the consumer of that fact is very limited. So you have to capture the audience early on. You have to have content and then new content waiting to add to the game to make the players feel like they're rewarded for investing into the game, or just give them more. But then it's like, I don't know if the additional modes are really that worthwhile here. I really don't feel like. I mean, it's nice, it's definitely not a bad thing, but I think the maps being the way they are, the map design, open area thing, it's, and then I think demon gameplay is pretty mid. Yeah, tell me what you think. Why do you think the game didn't work? Did you buy it or not? And if you didn't buy it, did you feel like you missed something? I don't think you really missed a lot, in all honesty, but that's how it is with gaming. Alright, so like and subscribe.